Hello, today is 9/27 of 24, and I am back with a video of what I eat in a day on my keto journey. It is now almost 1 o'clock. I went skating this morning, so before I left, I drank one of my electrolyte drinks, the Body Armor IV Flash, I think it's called. Um, I drank that before I left, actually kind of like on my way. And I ate 3 ounces of Johnsonville summer sausage also on my way to skating. I wanted to make sure that I had my electrolytes and some fat in me so that I would feel good while I was skating, and I felt great. So that was fantastic. Then I came home, I took a shower, and now I'm here. I actually am leaving in 15 minutes to go someplace with my son, and we're going to be there pretty much all afternoon, probably till 3 or 4 or something like that. So I want to take something with me to eat, but I'm not super hungry. Like that summer sausage was very filling. It was high fat, so it was very filling. I am getting ready to drink my coffee now, mostly because I want to make sure I'm getting that protein in. It'll have 45 or 50 grams of protein in it. I don't remember for sure, but my high protein drink I'm going to have before we leave. And then I'm just going to take something with me that I can kind of eat in case I get hungry while we're gone this afternoon. So I'm going to take my last of my fathead dough rolls. I want to take that with me. And then with that, I'm also going to make myself some of the olive oil dip to dip it in. So I just did this the other day, but I'll show you how I do it again because, why not? So I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and I'm going to use 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt. And I really am measuring this out because, like I said, I want to make sure I'm getting enough salt. Like yesterday, I wanted to make sure I was getting more salt. I'm not going to try and get more salt today, but I do want to make sure that I'm getting enough salt. So I've got that, and then I'm going to add about a tablespoon of grated Parmesan and a bit of ground black pepper to help kind of balance it out. And then I'm going to add about a 1/4 teaspoon. Last time I used a 1/2 teaspoon, but today I'm going to use just a 1/4 teaspoon of my garlic powder, and then 1/8 of a teaspoon of my onion powder, and about a teaspoon of my Italian seasoning. There we go. And I'm just going to mix these up. And then I'll just take this with me and I can dip my bread in it. It's a nice, easy meal, right? Because we're going to be at a park, so I won't have to take my cooler with me or anything. It's going to be great. It is 1/4 after 6. I didn't eat my bread and oil until after 4 o'clock, and because I've been pretty full from having had that fat right away in the morning, it really sustained me for a long time. I'm not even super hungry right now, but I do need to get more protein in. Like, I think I want to say it's like another 30 or 40 grams of protein that I need for the day. So I'm going to go ahead and just make myself a protein shake, and then I'll have that and my last electrolyte drink, and then I'll be done eating for the day. So I'm going to make the same kind of protein shake as I made the other day. It's going to be a salted caramel protein shake. I am using 1/2 cup of my Fairlife high protein milk. And this time I'm only going to use 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt. Last time I used a 1/4 teaspoon because that's what I needed. But I don't need that much today, and I think I will prefer it with not as much salt in it. It wasn't bad when I had a 1/4 teaspoon, but I think it'd be better without quite as much salt. And then I've got my Okios salted caramel yogurt. There we go. I'm just going to get that in there. And then I will also add 1 scoop or 1 serving of, which is a 1/4 cup, of my protein powder. Make sure I get a whole scoop. There we go. And then I will just get this all blended together. And I know I'm going to need to scrape down my sides, so I'll do that and blend it together again. Oh yeah, that protein powder just did not want to get blended in there. Okay, and then I'll get it in my cup and get this drink. So let's take a look at how my day turned out. I ended up with 1,500 calories today, which again is a little higher than I normally have, but it's not way over. I am just fine. I'm not over the amount of calories that I used for the day. I am not like on my way to like gaining weight or anything like that. I just happen to have a few more calories today, and a lot of that has to do with the fat that I had with my summer sausage, because I wanted to get that fat before I went skating, and then the fathead dough, which I dipped in oil. So I had quite a bit of fat today, which again is just fine. My macros, according to Keto Gains, are for me to have 87 grams of fat a day. Today I had 90. I don't normally have 90. Some days I do. Some days I have, even more than that, just kind of depending on what I have going on. But for the most part, I'm actually even under that 87, which is probably why I had the issues that I had yesterday where I'm not quite getting enough fat in. So I am just fine with my 90 grams of fat that I had today. My protein, I got to about 140. That's fantastic. My net carbs are 25, no problem. And my sodium is at 3,600, which is right where I want it to be. So I had a good day today. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow.